Welcome. Wiggy. I'll come here. I think giving me hot on money. George Johnson, you in Douala. Welcome. Amara Jala Kamara. Amara Jala Kamara. I'd like to say welcome. You in Brussels, and as usual, you will say good morning to the people of Salaye District. Aloysius Laki, welcome. You in Congo Town, Talo Boy. You in Carfi, Duporo, welcome. Emmanuel B. Wisa Jinion, welcome. You in the Batnersville Drivers Market, TXW Blow, welcome. You in Crew Hill Community, Johnsonville Township. Emmanuel Quay, I'd like to say welcome. You in Bon County, David in Town. Anna Kekula, welcome. You in Waterside, Papi S. Keita. You in Dupo Road, where we are. How are you this morning? You there on the RIE Road, the Arrow 2 Community. Emmanuel T. Yolo, welcome. You in Chicken Soup Factory, Guft. Vinicius Gion Bar, I'd like to say welcome. Vinicius Gion Bar, I'd like to say welcome. You in Niku Town, Gruyalo February Mountain, I'd like to say welcome. You in Douala General Market, Christopher Sharp. You in your Fender Community, Jozone Road. Jeremiah Flomo Tokpalabla, you in Soul Clinic Gaza, welcome. Lucia Laki, my dear sister, I'd like to say welcome. Samson Kiri, welcome. You there in Batnersville Township District 11. George Watkins Jr., you there at the headquarters of Honorable Solomon Chipo in District 13, welcome. Ezekiel Selived, you in Dwazon, welcome. Ma Anison Motari, you there at your resident in Unification City, Magibi County. Natus Ophelia Stair, welcome. You in Battery Factory, Dead Factory Community. Rabos Asnot Pierce, welcome. You in the USA. Lawrence Platogba, you in Grand Jida County, where you City, Doe Street, welcome. Augustus Man, you in your comfort zone, welcome. Sylvester, my dear brother, welcome. Augustine Howe, welcome. You in Oro Cinco. Joseph S. Kere, you in New York City, USA, welcome. James Quay Carpenter, I'd like to say welcome. You in Maryland, County Harper City. Tatos Rennie Nooch Jipley, you in Jacobtown, welcome. Honorable Gertrude J.D. Williams, welcome. You in Johnsonville. Sando Kazulu, you there at your rehab community, Roberts Fihawi resident. Cecilia Logan, welcome. Kobo Wido, welcome. Magibi County, Kakata. Emmanuel G. Davis, welcome. You're on Tusafi Road. William W. Wulu, you are the official spokesman of Liberian Civil Rights Movement. You in Kawe. Henry Tito Jr., welcome. You in Kawe. Big brother Kevin Soko, welcome. You in the USA. Roland W. To, welcome. Stanley Bozo, welcome. Amos Nangwe, you in the Cote d'Ivoire, welcome. Abraham and Anderson, I'd like to say welcome. To all of you, maybe I'll call your name, but I'd like to say welcome. Ophelia Wallow in West Point, Augusta Man, you in Niku Town, Melvin Mustafa, you in Cape Mount, welcome. Rose Nimine Belly in Dixville, all of you, man, let me say welcome to you. Nathan Page, all of you there, I'd like to say welcome. And as we continue to have the program, we'll keep welcoming you. And it's a good thing to be here again. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. Sorry I couldn't be here yesterday. But I'll try. No matter what the challenges, the obstacles, we're strong. We'll continue to do what we do. I miss you. And I know you miss me too. But it's good to be here. It's good to be here for us to talk about our country and all we can do for Liberia. Liberia is at a crossroad, and all of us, our involvement is important. All of us, our involvements are very important. Our involvements are very important. And I want to thank you. Those of you seditionists and reactions and supporters of the CDC, I want you to know that your party is doing excellently well. Don't mind the cheap propaganda of the Unity Party folks. You should not, you shouldn't be surprised, that they will post all sorts of photos. When they run with this one and they are not succeeding, they go for another one. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Now I say to every seditions and reactions, don't be distracted. Keep focused. Your party headquarters construction is on coast. What are you? Why are you distracted? They thought you will not build a party headquarters. Are you surprised? When they broke your party headquarters down, they said you were homeless, you were hopeless, you were all around the place. There was no CDC. There was nothing called CDC. They said it, that we will see where they will go. They will scatter. They will break apart. They will be forced to come to the unity party. We will make them hopeless. As we make them jobless, we will make them hopeless. We will make them homeless. But you were strong. And you say CDC is not the structure. It's more than the structure. Yes, though we are hurt by the manner and form in which you came to break down the party headquarters of the CDC. It hurt us because we saw legions of police officers. And the government play a role. They're thinking when we break their party headquarters down, we break their spirit. We break them down. But citizens, you are strong. Don't be distracted by what the Unity Party folks and their propagandists are doing on the social media. They had a preconceived mind that you were in power for 6 years. You didn't build a party headquarters. They get to know that they were tussling and bustling over the land that you were situated. Even though that land was not bought by the CDC, you had the resources to have purchased that land. But while you were there, even leasing that land, if that land was not for you, you invested in that land. You invested. You built structures for homeless Liberians. And you built a vocational institution to empower Liberians, not only sedition. It was not tied around sedition only. It was tied around the young people of Liberia. When they are passing that way, their eyes go strictly into the compound of the CDC. They felt envious. They felt jealous of you and said, we will fight them. We will not come directly, but we will use the people who will use and we will fight them, we will move them from here. When we get them off this place, there will be no CDC. That waiting coming distract you people. Then I'll see some of you be calling people on their phone to ask people questions. No, what are you calling me for? Don't call me. If you allow yourself to be news, if you allow the United Party folks to play on your intelligence, you got it twisted. They fight you, they move for over there. They carry legions of police officers. Police officers, they are not willing to deploy even there where the back is taking place. They deploy them because they said, who will disgrace George Weah, who will disgrace sedition, who will damage their party headquarters. They broke the place down. But they failed to realize, because they had the mindset that they will retaliate. When they retaliate, who will kill them. When they retaliate, who will brutalize them. Who will open fire, who will open live bullets. What we did in our 12 years, when Madam Salif was there, who will do it in Joseph Baka 6 years. Who will open fire. But you know, the thoughts of man is not the thought of God. The ways of man, the way you think is not how God thinking. And George Weah stand still. People from within and say, those people won't kill your partisans. Their intent over there is to assassinate your people. Weah say, stand down. Stand down. Let them do what they want to do. Take nothing. Touch nothing. I'm telling you this because you are a strong people. You are people with good spirit. Don't be distracted. Don't allow these Unity Party folks that can solve a small problem right here diplomatically. And they are tying CDC around it. And they are failing by day. And they are still failing. and they want to draw you in the picture and say, we will make sedition feel bad about themselves. No, CDC and sedition will never feel bad about themselves because they are people of commitment, dedications, loyalty. They broke your party headquarters down. They broke your spirit. Yeah, you were hurt. They said you got nowhere to go. When your stand-up bearer told you, political leader inform you and said, look, we coming to obey a party headquarters in a record time. They say, where? They call your place you got. You know the party poor people all in the corner on the street. Make sure that the CDC want to play up and I give it to them. They were campaigning because the mindset carried by the Unity Party folks, if CDC will not have a place to be stationed, then we have gotten rid of them. They should not be allowed to station anywhere. When we allow CDC to station anywhere, that place will be captured. That place will be a place of focus. They fight you in every front. I want to encourage you, sedition. Don't be distracted. Don't be moved by their photos on Facebook. Don't be moved what they will say, who will do that. No. CDC is more than a structure. And that's why you demonstrated to the world. They say you got half lot. Yeah. Your half lot you obtain, it was obtained legally. It was obtained not stealing the Liberian people money. No. It was obtained by the dues that you pay, the contribution that you made. That's how you obtain a land, a piece of land for yourself as a political party in this new dispensation. So you obtain a land legally. You didn't enter the coffers of the nation. As compared to the Unity Party folks that took the country money, where they kicked them out, they went back. You know why they didn't go to that CDC place? Because the shame and disgrace. They said if we go there, the world will say we are the one behind, but you are the one behind it. You facilitated it. They said that place that half lot, nothing good will come out of half lot. They still tell you, they chase you to that place. All the way, look at, you left from Lone Star. You went as far as to Congo Town. They chase you. They ran after you. That have lot people, shameless people. They said they will not bail. Where they will get money from? They will not bail. You put your money together. You contributed, including Unity Party people, supporters that benefited from George Weah. They said, we know who George Weah is, his impact in our life. We know that the way CDC was treated, it was wrong. And we will not be ungrateful. We will go in the corner because we know our party. They are wicked kind of people. We know that they will not appreciate us. They will not want us to appreciate George Weah for the good things he did for us. But we will go Nicodemusly to Fanatikofa and say, Papa, our contribution here. George Weah, the one may stay in the job because George Weah gave us the opportunity in his government. He didn't witch hunt us. He didn't select among the people and say you are a Unity Party folks. No, he ran a government of inclusion. Not us. We are running a government on the basis of hate. Once you are tied with George Weah, you are eliminated. George Weah and his party have become they have seen the group and George Weah as enemy of the state. CDC, they didn't go and steal people money to say we went to party. They took their money. People contributed across the world and back home. Have lot. But go and see the work they have lot they are doing there. Go see it. When they started the construction, they put say Ohio Bridge will bring CDC party headquarters in the Ohio Bridge. The Ohio Bridge. CDC will frustrate them. Who will frustrate them. It's difficult to just hurt somebody who impact your life. Somebody who everybody will be able to testify that person God used to help that person. It's too difficult. It's too difficult for you to look. People will testify that the life you are living that is lifting you up today is not coming as a result of your effort. It's coming as a result of somebody giving you the opportunity to serve. In a play, well, they will break that play down. CDC, they're in trouble. At the end of the day, we heard CDC was not in the overhead way. Now, they said they will not pay. They close their eyes and start to see greater things, bigger things happening in the CDC that they can't stand. Things that they can't believe that is happening in CDC. CDC start to construct their place, start to build. CDC start to build. So the very United Party folks now that tell CDC from St. Louster, they ran beyond CDC. CDC went Congo. They went there and said, CDC in the O'Hare Bridge. The O'Hare Bridge will clear our party headquarters, who will frustrate CDC. Anywhere they go, who will fight them in the 6 years. You can't find somebody who God used to impact your life. You can't fight them. You will not succeed. You will not succeed. You will not succeed because God will be on the side of the person. God will be on the side of the person. It is so difficult for you to find somebody who God used to save your life, who God used to help you, to send your kids to school. And you look at that person, you say you will destroy them. You know it is difficult. You know it is difficult. So they begin to see the gigantic cornerstones. They begin to see the things that CDC start to put down. The cornerstone, they say, what? These people that they have Lord, they want to pay. They look at the kind of cornerstones, the kind of foundation that CDC tried to put down there. They say their foundation, yeah, it's the foundation that King Solomon put down for the temple of the Lord. I'm telling you, sedition, these things, because you don't be distracted. Don't be carried away by the cheap propaganda of the United Party folks and their propagandists on the social media. Don't go by it. No. They say you were in the O'Hare Bridge path. At the end of the day, we get to know they run, they come back. They said, the post said no. Citizens in no O'Hare Bridge. Now the running was another one. The government of Liberia, Gideon said, they come in pay 60 link. And not even 3 link, but 60 link. They will pay 30 link on the other side. They put 30 link on the other side. They come in pay 30 link road. On the Boulevard Road, they come in pay 30 link. And from all indication, CDC in the road. Their party headquarters in the road. Their half-lot in the road. These shameless people. These rogues and criminals that you see today that are entering and depleting our national treasury. I'm saying these things to you, seditions, so that you will not be carried by these people gossip. If they fight, they pour for you, you go have lot. They said I have lot. You start paying. They say you're in the O'Hare Bridge. Today they come and say CDC, they will be in the double lane because United Party come in pay 4 lane. They come in pay 4 lane. 4 lane on the side, 4 lane on the other side. Joseph Baka will do 2 lane because they have to do 2 lane, and you will be moved. They will tell you that they don't see these payloads. They solve these payloads. They know that you are a serious-minded political party. You are not just a political party, but you are a movement. You are a group of people with real mind. Your loyalty is not on the surface. It's in total, it's grounded. And then they on social media talking say, they say the 3 other lane, CDC party headquarters in the lane. Look, don't worry about them. Let them worry about you. Let them worry about you. They said you will not go anywhere. You are homeless. You are hopeless. No money. And you say, let's raise your $1, your $10, your 1 bag of cement. People in the diaspora, yeah. Oh man, them, papa, them, picking them. You get. Everybody put together their little resources. It's to show love. It's to demonstrate. When you love something, you go for it. You go for it. Including United Party folks who appreciate George Weah, that George Weah made them who they are today. God first, George Weah second. They say we will go there in the night. Who will go there and take over our contribution. George Weah, they didn't form a government that was selective. George Weah government was inclusive. We said we were in George Weah government, we were going for our party meetings. Nobody ran after us. Nobody went on the social media to see us wearing the paraphernalia of the United Party and go tell George Weah and George Weah sack up. No. Look, when you are good, you will remain good. It is God that will fight for you. God will bring people. God will not come down from heaven. No. If God comes from heaven today, like we will capture God, he will not come down. God can try. The day God tried, Jesus said, try and said, Jesus in Douala, that you will be captured in Douala. He will not go back. God will not come down. But God will go through people to manifest himself that things will happen. Then are you and see being distracted? You're in the real. Don't mind these United Party folks. They are jealous because they work on the grounds. That is why the political leaders, nobody might take picture over there. That's why the people stop it, because every time United Party sees the CDC party headquarters construction going from one level to the other, Joe Baka is embarrassed. Because CDC will set the record. They will set the record after the two party in a one-party system for 100 and some more years, entering a stage of multi-democracy, and multi-party system in our country. CDC, a political movement, will be the first. In a multi-party democracy, CDC will be the first to erecting their own party headquarters from the sweat, from the Lapa North of the Oma in West Point, from the Lapa North of the Pape in Bokondire, in Jakweke, in Sastan, in Gompa, in Saninkwele, in Denjide, from the Oma Pake, from her Lale Lapa North, from that Pape Lale something. There are small money they put together, say, who will buy cement, who will buy rag, who will do it, who want to be a part of it. Every time they see the CDC construction moving from one level to the other, they get envious, they get jealous, and they'll say, who will break it down? Break where down? Break where? United Party is already frustrated. There are issues that they should deal with, they don't deal with it. With the issue that is battering the country right now, they're able. That CDC now they want to run with. Who will move, will be in Sicily. Where's Sicily? If you can see a public web minister want to justify why they can't break down Kalando House. Kalando office not in the row, but the people of that behind Kalando office were in the row, and they broke down the homes of the poor people. You think that's serious-minded people here? No. That building of Kalando in that way alone, damn it, the beauty of that area is off. Kalando horse not in a row, but the people that gather lay horses, that small concrete horses behind Kalando office, they in the row. You broke their homes down and you left Kalando place because he know many secrets about Joe Baka. He know the clandestine thing you guys did. If you test Kalando will open the Pandora boxes. So we can't test him. If we test the man will touch something. If we test the man will open up on us. You able to now? If you are able to break Kalando house, that CDC offer you will break. Do you know how many houses along that route that are private property? CDC is not leasing that place. They bought that place. They bought that place with their people, with their dudes. Not with stealing money. Not with go to the country coffers and steal millions of dollars. And now you will go in dubious act and steal, and you bust in to buy a party headquarters? But you are criminals. You are. CDC can brag about their party headquarters. They were not in power and they stole country money to buy party headquarters. No, they left power and they took their dues. They owe money. Their Pojo, their Kamwe, their Ko, their Kala, those young girls. They are laying lapatoning, all their small money. They say I'll buy one bag, somebody I'll buy two bags, somebody in the diaspora, I will send 100 bags of cement. They willingly came and gave. They didn't steal the money. If you can't break Kalando Hall, that CDC headquarters you break, look, that construction is breaking their spirit. That construction, they know at the end of the day, when that place is about to be dedicated and open for functions of the CDC official, oh my God, they know it will be a political tsunami, and so they are wondering, let put fear in them, let's make them afraid. No. I want to inform you, citizens and reactions, that the construction work at the CDC party headquarters is moving from one level to another level. It's moving from one level to another level. I can say to you, the pillars, the guy, in fact, the guy over that construction I saw in there, I thought he related to Michael Jackson. I was saying, what? We hadn't brought Michael Jackson people in that. Look, the pillars. The payload for CDC party headquarters, you can only compare that payloads to the payloads of the White House in Washington, D.C. The payloads of the White House, because you won't see that payloads. That payload that CDC put down there for that building, that King Solomon days of payload, they put it down for life until Christ return. You don't know how it's paining the United Party folks. That despite all their insult, citizens are still resolute. They are still determined. They are still focused. They are keeping the faith. They're building their party headquarters. Every day Joe passes, when Joseph Baka passing and hear the song, because they drain. When they got it draining the ground, that place alone, when John Weah Convoy enter, you will not see the cars again. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Baple. When CDC car, when they said we are going to the party, so we go down over there, it lost, it will disappear. It went on a ground. You think no foundation are ordinary foundation? Eh? Look, citizens, don't be distracted too. Don't allow these greater gods and desperado to play on you. Some of us are here to encourage you and still keep you motivated. You think look, the day they open a party headquarters, oh my God, people will come from Maryland, people will come from Grenku, people will come from Nimba, people will come from Bong, people will come from Sino, people will come from Grand Cape Mount. People, look, it will be. I don't know. I'm imagining what will happen on that day when they're about to open that party headquarters. The world will know that CDC is the way of life. It's more than a structure. It is the way the people lived. People see CDC as their life. They see CDC as everything of theirs. That day, if Joe Biden don't travel, because back in the future, I've been telling people, Biden man, not lead the country and go. Because when Iran get there, they can just chunk beyond plane. God forbid for our president. He can go anywhere. Thank you. I thank God here. Nobody to distract you, citizens. Nobody. You are on course. They like it again. Bet 30 lingo on the left, 40 link on the right, 20 link on the left. Listen to me. Listen to me. They fought you yesterday, you succeeded. If they fought you yesterday, if they are fighting you today, you will still succeed. Because you are a people with good heart and good spirit. Konji konwuro. Konji konwuro. You are a people with good spirit and good heart. When your heart is good for your enemy, no matter what that person do to you, God will fight for you. If your heart is good for your enemies, no matter what they do, God will fight for you. CDC is more than life. That thing where Gideon's talking, when you go for, you go sit down over there, you wear that shades, stealing shades, you put it there. Don't mind them. They are jealous of you. They say, we'll see how they will get party headquarters. They broke. They ain't get money. See, people willingly contribute. See, money still coming. And they post their bidding. And you will look at it. Then you will come. Somebody come on Facebook and say, What? Okay. You can make class. Mommy, jingle. I don't know what happened. Now did you? Pabole, out there, please go inside now. Pabole. Yeah. Get water. So why am I saying all these things to you? The Unity Party folks are escaping their responsibility. They are escaping, Choppy. They are escaping their responsibility. Excuse me. They are escaping their responsibility. And they want to let CDC people, let me tell them something. I come in class, I'm coming. What? I'm a last decro bell. What? Yeah. My last decro bell. I come here. I don't know what happened to this machine. Class. Yeah. What's happening? I'm coming. One second. Okay. All right. Okay. So, you see, I try to encourage you. Don't be moved by what the United Party people say. Some of you are calling me boss here. They say they can put 3 link CDC party headquarters in the road. The other one in the bank, they ain't even go nowhere yet. You worrying? Why are you worrying about it? Why are you worrying about it? Don't worry. You will dedicate a party headquarters. You will dedicate your party headquarters. I'm telling you. United Party folks are envy of you, what God is doing for the CDC. Very envious of the CDC. You know, we say we pray that play, they not get nowhere to go. They ain't get money. The people willingly took up their $2, their $3, their $4 and said, we will contribute for the construction. See people in the diaspora, I will get 100 bags of cement. I will get 50 bags. Somebody says I will get 1,000. Somebody willingly, money that they suffer for. Money that they stood for 8 hours, 16 hours. And they are saying, I will give it to a party called CDC. Because I love my party. I love the political leader, George Weah. You know why these people are giving? They are giving because they want to show appreciation for what we have done for them individually, directly or indirectly, but impacting the life of hundreds of thousands of our people, millions of people across the world. If Unity Party can continue, let me tell you, look, when you don't able something, you don't able something. It's better you talk to people, call the person and say, I beg you, please help me, let's have to do our country right now. Let's take a party sentiment and let's talk for Liberia. If I was Joe Baka, I call Madam Salif. I say, oh man, you are the Maradona of Liberian politics. You have a part to play. You have worked with African leaders. Please join us in this and let's handle it. I will call John Weah. George Weah, you got influence. You are a son, you are a brother to most of the presidents, ex-President Macron of France. Weah help us. But you know, because Baka will not change from his attitude, he will not call Weah. Even the ECOWAS, everybody, Nigeria. You think Senegal can talk to Dumbuya? You think Eben Touare can talk? You think these people can talk? You think Tinubu? You think Guinea support and Nigeria in terms of sophistication when it comes to weaponry? You think no? When it comes to even size, Nigeria is bigger than Guinea in any way, in every capacity. You think they can talk to the people? But yeah, Joseph Baka, something happened in Port Khan. He said you will not meet with them. He disrespected the ECOWAS delegation and said, I will not get your credence. And now you made me president. That the Liberian people made me president. I owe it to them. I don't owe it to ECOWAS. So Baka cannot call on ECOWAS. Baka cannot call on traditional leaders. He can't call on the Council of Churches of the Islamic community. No. Because these people will go to the root cause of the problem in Lofa. You see, why these regional leaders are not coming to the aid of Liberia? Why are they not coming to the rescue of Joe Baka? Because they get to know that Baka is not a unifier. Baka is not somebody that wants to keep this country united. His hate for Liberians have divided our country on tribal lines. It has divided Liberia on tribal lines. It has divided Liberians. The division that you see in our country is coming as a result of a president called Joe Baka. Today, the Kisses are divided. The Guinean Kissi, the Guinean Kissi, the Liberian Kissi, the Sierra Leonean Kissi, they have divided. Because you have somebody who will look at his people and say the best way I will succeed, let me put them at loggerhead. We are the victim of the circumstance because of the greediness, the desperation of the Unity Party folks, headed by Joe Baka. And then somebody will come to use the vision. You see one Gideon go stand over there and talking, say, who will open it, says lane, who will open. Nothing threatens the CDC. CDC is more than structure. Nobody threatening the CDC. Nobody. So don't be the time you be calling me on my phone, bossy. That be there in a play. What's wrong with you? When many of you citizens, you quick to be carried away, you act like the commoners in the days of Shakespeare. Why? Yeah, let me change my voice. Why? Boss, yeah, they say we in the traffic, they will move our party headquarters. I said, who told you? You will get yourself chloral. Chloral in terms of you get yourself Unity Party will move you where? The people fight you from way over there. You went Congo Town, they chase you to Congo Town. Because of envy and jealousy, they go to their own party headquarters. And you just went to a half lot. See the work that, oh my God. I never see party headquarters, the elevator, the thing checking, going, carry people upstairs. Joe Yaka going on the ground. The thing yelling the State Department, the warehouse. I'm telling you, man. You know when you carry your citizen, that you're running, you're supposed to worry about Unity Party. That party headquarters, soon as they say, we are coming, and for Nati Kofare, all of them go to the party headquarters. Whoa, straight on the ground. I'm telling you, the half lot, but the work that is taking place on the half lot is too gigantic. It's too gigantic. That you supposed to be worried about Joseph Baga? That Joseph Baga, because you're not friendly, that what's suffering our country? Joseph Baga is not associative. Joseph Baga feel that he's part of the elite. He's not friendly with the ordinary people. Why should one track Guinea Kisi, Liberian Kisi, Sierra Leone Kisi, and we not one people? We are one people. But because Joe Baga will always make people ugly so that he can get the dividend of his actions. And so he put Liberians' life at risk and make our country to look ugly. Because Joseph Baga is a Freetown Sierra Leone Kisi. Yeah, Joseph Baga is Sierra Leone Kisi. You like it. I said the man is Sierra Leone Kisi. So the Guinean Kisi too and the Liberian Kisi, they're all making that flower. What a noise about. And that's how I'm going to be wasting my time to be talking when Joseph Baga knows the solution. Joseph Baga, they made the old man to be, he had so high the king, Nebuchadnezzar. Had Joseph Baga carrying iron right in his hand. That is what's suffering our country. Something where we are can just, that one way they put our post of we just say no. Joseph Baga, the president, he will handle everything. Why they said, I support peace, Joseph Baga responsible, let him handle it. That he the president, that his road, that his work, that he's supposed to do it, not me. No. You can't call we are, but Baka able to call we are. No, Baka know within himself, in the spirit, that he has shown a high level of ingrate to we are. So, you can't call we are. Even when you can't call Madam Salif, Baka got no friends. Echo was right here. But when ECOWAS came that thing to resolve the speaker issue, Joseph Baga said he can't meet with the people. Kula for finance and Baga will not serve with the people. All of them disrespected ECOWAS. You think they able to go call ECOWAS? What happened to AU? You think ECOWAS not able to send delegation to Guinea? And I listened to one Buffon speaker coming to tell us, I will meet with my regional leader. Who's sending you? Who send you? CDC. Don't be carried away. Don't be distracted. You are on course. Your party headquarters is solid. Hey, my God. When you power in the net, you hear the iron. Look, that small drain, no man doing. Look, no guy really laid the foundation. That guy that Jovial brother looking at Michael Jackson, that man are in charge. They work. I said the drain. That thing when you think drinking under the it can be shaking United Party headquarters. They least expect that CDC will carry this kind of sophistication on a half lot. They kind of work. The men send spa. United Party not send spa over there. The men carry the new men. I won't lie to you. They think you're really paying over there, my man. I can't understand. They think that Zakazo. You know, John Weir is a wizard dribbler. John Weir will always dribble and turn it around. They got carry the news and say, I won't lie to you. The way CDC being a party headquarters, I can't understand that. Zakazo. I can't understand it. Every net. That is why beating the Unity Party folks. There were people we fought. We did everything to bring these people down. Nothing has happened. In the net, you might hear mission sign again. CDC Party headquarters mission. Where the Benin Party headquarters? That mission again, they stable. But we're gonna sign the mission can be given a deal. It can be digging on the ground. United Party thinking that people taking go from because they quit to discover stealing area. So they kind of work that CD, the company doing over there for CDC Party headquarters. All United Party people thinking that the people that doing that where they digging diamond and gold. So the sense part. Why CDC will be working the net? Why they can't work in the day? You better shut up. If to show you that there is strength in unity. In union, strong success is shown. When you see united people, you see them working together in unison. And that is why you see seditions and reactions. They are focused. And they say, we'll do it. John Weir said, I will do it in record time. It's not making boast. It's telling you, God will provide the resources. God even use God will allow your enemies to help you build. You know why God will allow them? Will allow it because God used you to be a blessing to them, and God will use them now to be that blessing to you. And that is what's happening. That is why you see the 20% or 30% of the United Party folks that contribute to CDC Party headquarters, they are doing it because they show an attitude of gratitude. Don't be distracted. The Liberian people are resolved. They know. Look at what happened to Douala. Both they get hand, they get arm, fighting the children. Taking the children clothes. Why would these children not go in community? They are stealing. Why would they not go at the ghettos and continue to involve themselves into habit that they left so many months ago? Because the little goose that their aunties, their uncles gave them to go sell, the MCC police taking it from them and confiscating this goose in the name that they're not supposed to sell. And you don't expect the young people to go back in the ghettos? You don't expect them to go back and do what they were doing? They are fighting you. There is no way you go and not tell you the story. Marketeers are complaining. Yana Bosch complaining. They very Kiamboden and used to be on the sidewalk where MCC will be cashing their gas. Today, that they simply MCC and go buy gas to Kiambo. MCC, I saw their MCC pickup to Kiambo buying gas for their pickup. I said, you see how these people are wicked, how they are devilish. The very Kiambo that will be on the side to sell gas, they were running behind them. Today, it is the Kiambo that they are running to for rescue. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted, CDC. Citizens, I'm telling you this morning, because some of you quick to be carried away. That is how some of you left and you jumped behind the law because you were not patient. You didn't have the focus. You had no trust and belief in we are administration. You jumped behind the law and you said, I'm disenchanted. Today, your disenchantment have changed. It has changed. No, we're not stupid in the cars. Your family is stupid. It's not just about stupid. Your pa, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, everybody. J. Brahma Williams Sr. You and your whole family, you are the most stupidest people we have seen. You, J. Brahma, you are stupid. You stupid. Your Sanamambu. Look at this other useless Unity Party one. Joda Bagana stupid. Are you stupid? Blama, you are the most stupidest man. It's not Joe Baka. You stupid. Joda Bagana stupid. You are the stupid Unity Party man. Your Sanama Keke. You come in our class to can cause? To can cause? Mon swine, huh? No. You going our class to can cause? You the one to can cause here? Oh, Billy Goat. Somebody so useless. Look, citizens, don't be carried by them. It will hurt them. It will hurt them. And they come and listen to us. They come and listen to us because we are in party. You know how long they were fighting you? Then you can say, and you're calling people, boss here, they say they come and move the party headquarters in a row. You better leave your Giddings. The public web minister, that man money kalama, Giddings. Giddings when you eat domo, when you eat money kalama, how you behave? They will move. Look, CDC is more than a structure. It's the way of life. I tell you, Augusto, what? Yeah, you do that. You see, yeah, I'm telling you, Augusto. What? Yeah. Hey, yeah. Look, when you part of CDC headquarters, that play where they the administrative building, that play where they when you part in the net, you might have machine sign again. As to say the poor bossing will give mountain. The whole of your men, you never party men be calling, but give you one minute doing the CDC party and then they say working. I hold a minute not for Damo. You know, you never party men, most of them are stealing. Don't want to run Damo. So they will be asking themselves, but what CDC people, what kind of political party in the net people working? The construction company, they are working every day. Oh God. They're still wondering. You mean the guys still paying their party headquarters? In the net. That is why they said, the people said nobody should take picture. Nobody should take picture. Yeah, they stopped them from doing video. Because the thing, they were too massive. No, that guy where Joey brought that looking at Michael Jackson. No, that guy too talented. The man built the pillow in a way. They built the pillow went down. That pillow that I saw to CDC headquarters, just the pillow alone, like I'm telling you, just the pillow. Look at that pillow. Those of you that in class, look at the pillow. The south wing over there, the east wing and the west wing, and the middle wing and the center wing. Look at the kind of gigantic pillows. Look at the kind of steel rope. That ordinary pillow, yeah. Look at pillows. Look at pillows. Okay, that job we are in the Michael Jackson brother. Yeah, I got yeah, brother. You know, we are Michael Jackson, you. Serious mandate political party. That's CDC. Serious mandate political institution. That's CDC. That's the political party we're talking about. And you come and worry about United Party folks. They know how to cause. They can go cause Dumuya. They know how to cause. They can go. Right now, it comes to diplomacy. Who understands diplomacy in totality? This is when you show supremacy. This is when you show supremacy. Right now, who will come and say, I will go talk for them? No. Joseph Bakana, ever you went Guinea the same, but you came back, no result. The tension stayed there. Our people are divided in Lofa because of the greediness of Joe Baka and his left and his people. And then I use sedition, they won't play on, they want to extract you from the real issue and say your party headquarters in the row for the 12 lane. Where ever the big 12 lane air? Where? The United Party folks are just shamed. They are embarrassed. They are shamed. For 12 years, they couldn't bear a party headquarters. For 12 years, they couldn't bear one. Today, they are in power. They took the country money and go pay for their own party headquarters to be there. And you small CDC as they call you. Then you want to. No, let me tell you, you are a very responsible people. Citizens, look, when you talk about commitment, you talk about CDC people. You talk about commitment, you talk about CDC people. The reason why seditions can be proud to walk anywhere and brag about it is because they tolerated everybody. They tolerated everybody. In their party, in their government, there was not selective. No. CDC now have people on the social media want to see you with the familiar of United Party sack you. No. George Weah tolerated everybody. George Weah allowed everybody to work in his government. That is why you see United Party folks, most of the big guys, they don't cause George Weah on the social media. They don't make comment on things. Why do you think they went to Kofa in the middle of the night and said, Kofa, Fonati Kofa, show her the way. How can we be a blessing to your party construction? We want to get our letter to Zimbabwe because we know the impact of Weah. Their position are in Joseph Baka government. I experienced it from George Weah time. And that you want to worry? Late thing happen and you're calling people hating people sleeping already in the community. Then what kind of community you living in? The Australian people are bigger for how many minutes, long time minute, buy cold water, dry rare, sardine rest, all that one. You can't sleep good. But you know when you're used to it, because we like to be among the people, we like to be among the noise, we like to see our people, we want to identify with them, so we like to be around. Buy a minute, long time minute, orange cracker, long time data, orange data. We get raw air and dry air. Everything you can buy here, we cook it good. So the United Party folks are envious of you seditions. You think you ordinary people? Then I see you that you're ready, you'll be talking and bossy. The people say we in a party with the coming bay road. Bay road. What road they coming bay that you worry about? What road they coming the bay? What road they coming the bay? What road? That you here so CDC?
They broke down our headquarters, but it didn't break our soul. CDC stands stronger, we are ready, we are bold. From West Point to Point 4, from Nuku Town to Congo, all are welcome here. Together we will grow. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party is for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC.
So their party is for the common man's fight. It's for the Oma in West Point. It's for that papa in Bokondre. It's for that picking in Kolahun. It's for that papa in Vahun. If for that lady that's selling a small market in Gompa City, the general market in Sanikwele, CDC, it's for the common man's fight. It's for the common man fight. The woman who can afford to pay what's fee is for her fight. It's for that woman who don't get nobody to fight for her land that government took away. It's for their fight. It's for their fight to give opportunity to the young people to go to the recreation center and exhibit their talent. It's for their fight. It's for the common man's fight. CDC is for the common man's fight. That is why they tolerated everybody. That is why they tolerated everybody. That you supposed to come in the middle of the night, but we are here. They say CDC in a row. Joseph Baka come in, they say sling. He come in, they twirling. You are worrying? You know how long they fought you? You know how long the United Party fought you? They carried guns, ammunition. They slaughtered your people in their 12 years. Yet then say, we are went to Madam Salif and work with her and said, I will not be deterred. No matter how you kill my people, I am here for Liberia. And George Weah served as a peace ambassador in the midst of assassinating his people, killing his people. He still maintained his grant as peace ambassador. You think you are ordinary people? For you to be carried away by the No. No. CDC is for the common man's fight. It's for man to man's fight. It's to get today. CDC was able, through George Weah, give opportunity to Mount Bessie. Today she can call on the radio and talk about her country at her age. Today, Mount Mary, who likes his healthy, she can talk on the radio about Liberia. George Weah created possibilities in every environment. It's for the common man's fight. You don't know your worth, eh? You don't know your value. You don't know who you are. You know, you need to know your worth, know your value. You're not just an ordinary, you are an extraordinary people. I just imagine when they open that plate and so we are going to the office, when they put the elevator on, oh my God. We are who live life outside Liberia, that we are with Bay Party headquarters, it will know the Ministry of Information. You know what I'm talking about. We are car will not park on the road. No, a car will not park on the sidewalk. No. That have law, that's your call it, United Party folks. When we are car is going in there, it will not park on the side of the building. It will go on the ground. It will go on the ground. Y'all sit down. Y'all pour the kissy from Guinea, the kissy from Liberia, the kissy from Sierra Leone, and Loggerhead. Y'all brought animation. Joe Baka brought animation between the three people. Guinean kissy, Liberian kissy, Sierra Leone kissy. They brought him. They put Thomas Fala in the mess and said that Thomas Fala's brother was doing. He the one go tell the Guinean in Lofa. Because he had link with the CDC. You think one Fala then where were they? At the end of the day, the simple go and say Allah, Fala brother, not the one. Baka has created so much division in our country amongst the common people. But one again I can say to you, CDC is for the common man's fight. The common man's fight.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh.
Listen to the warnings. Yeah, listen.
They broke down our headquarters, but it didn't break our soul.
No.
CDC stands stronger. We are ready, we are bold. From West Point to Point 4, from Yuku Town to Congo.
Hey.
All are welcome here. Together we will grow. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
Now, it is the warning, it's not just the instrumentation. No, I want you to hear what the writers are saying about CDC. I just want you to listen to it. Look, you don't know your worth. I will tell you across a race of Liberian musicians, young people who want to have their gift spotted and exhibited. I was telling them, I said, you don't know the value, the worth of your voice you're carrying. You don't know your worth. You don't know what that vocal quality you got in your throat. You feel that you can't go to that level. You can't reach the peak. You can't reach the zenith. And so you overlooking yourself. But you carrying something that is bigger than yourself. Eh? The day you establish to get to know your worth, you will always be curious to do it every time above your colleagues. Cross-section of my brain decisions. Listen to it. I want you to listen to the Wallings. It's not just a song that you will just dance. It is a song to remind citizens and we are saying across the world, across the country. It's to remind you in Sino, in Grand Crew, in Maryland, in Rebel G, in Rebel Cess, in Buchanan, in Bond, in Cape, all over the country. It's to remind you that you are not just an ordinary people. Because CDC is for the common man's fight. The reason why CDC still exists, the reason why George Weah and his people are mounting effort, the reason why you are putting your $1, your $2, your $10, your $100, your $1,000 together to construct your party headquarters, because it's for the common man's fight. It's for the fight of the Oma in West Point. It's for the fight for the Pape in Kroderepo. It's for the fight for that picking in Bokonjiri. It's for the fight for that man in Bapolu. It's for the common man's fight. It's not for George Weah to get wet for himself. You don't know your worth, eh? That you're somebody else think, "Go to carry your coin pour around, boss you. No, don't do it, man. Come out into a battle, go to get low. Know your worth, know your value, citizen. You're not just an ordinary people. The man you follow, you should know. You follow a character. You follow an example. You follow an access. You follow somebody who have direct contact with the word, with one leaders. Then you know your word. You say down over there, and you pray out at the headquarters. They come in. Listen. Just get the Wallings friend. Listen. You might write it down. So the first thing they did for you,
they broke down our headquarters, but they didn't break our soul.
They broke down your headquarters, but they broke down your soul. No, that's what they thought. When we break that place down, we break their soul down. We damage them. We will kill them. No.
CDC stands stronger. We are ready. We are bold.
CDC stands strong. Above, we are ready. You don't know your ear.
From West Point to Point from New Town to Congo, all are welcome here. Together we will grow. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
CDC. Now listen, three things in that song. 3 things I want you to capture. Oh my God. Oh boy, yeah. How you explain the thing? Look, if I have the time to sit, that when I sit with young people, when I'm telling them some things, they underestimate me. I said, I'm a cool man. I'm from Grand Crew. I'm a cool man. I'm not Guinea Gisi or Freetown Gisi or Lova Gisi. I'm a cool man from Grand Crew. CDC is more than structure. CDC is for the common man's fight. CDC is the way of life. Look, I want you to write that thing. Somebody write it down in class. Write it down. You might put it on Facebook. Let them know it. CDC is more than, CDC is for the common man's fight. Write it down. Everybody take your pen. Class. Ready? That dictation. CDC is for the common man's fight. 1, 2. CDC is more than a structure. 2, 3. CDC is the way of life. Write it down. CDC is for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is the way of life. And when you get to know, the sooner you get to know citizens, the better the chances are for you for a better Liberia. CDC is not a structure. That's why you will not move. It hurts you, but you recalibrated, you rejuvenated your spirit, and you pull yourself together. Because you say CDC is not the structure, it's not the bidding. The bidding is us. CDC is me. CDC is you. CDC is yes. So when they break it down, then break our spirit. All CDC waiting for, all the people waiting for Liberians, they are waiting for 2029. They are waiting for 2029. They are waiting for 2029. United Party, they didn't see it coming. That CD, look, sometimes God will do something so that it will compare you to do certain things. If Joseph Bagana come and say that bread I play down, maybe citizen come and bread I play. And Joseph Bagana regretting. Why would we take the poor from over there? Because we take them from the poor come and say record over all. That's another part of the song.
We are sharing CDCans and the common people too. We build this new foundation with red, white, and blue. No matter where you're from, no matter who you are, in CDC's big family, you'll always.
So no matter where you from, no matter where you are, CDC is a big family. That is why, George, we are tolerated everybody. Because CDC is a big family. That is why, George, let me tell you, some of the information that George Weah can receive, we don't receive them. Some of the things that they will tell Weah, they don't tell us. You know why? Because CDC is a big family. No matter where you're from, there were people that came from United Party, they were in CDC government. Because CDC is a big family, a family of Liberians, a family that will not differentiate, a family that will not segregate, a family that will not be selective. And that is why people don't understand the secret of seditions. There are hundreds and thousands of seditions that are helping United Party people, paying their school fees, sending them money, sending their kids to school, renting their places, giving them businesses. You know why? Because seditions carry a mindset of the one to follow George Weah. George Weah. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what your political affiliation, your religious creed, your geography, no, George Weah, CDC don't believe because you're from United Party. No, CDC is the way of life. In that life, they don't want to know where you are and where you're coming from and who you are. All they want to know, you are part of a big family called CDC. And for the common good of our country called Liberia. You know your value, eh? You know your value? You think you're ordinary people, eh? You know what I mean? For somebody causing job where you take your money and pay that children's school fee? You know what I mean? Eh? For somebody to come on face when denigrate CDC, at the end of the call, he say, enter the children late thing or they send them home for what fee? Yeah.
CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This fight is for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
I don't want me part of make a Kiamin logo. Look. CDC is for the common man's fight. That is why people, houses, United Party folks, they are breaking their homes. They are damaging their market tables. They are running after them. And they supported Joe Baker. CDC said, well, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, whether you're from United Party, whether you're from Labour Party, you are part of a big family, Liberia. So we will go in your defense. We will go on your behalf. Right now, CDC don't care which party you're coming from. They are fighting a holistic fight. Their fight is not segregative. CDC fight is for the common man's fight. It is the common man's fight. An inclusive of United Partisans that are distressed, beaten butter, and they are broken down to the ground by their own party. CDC saying to you, this fight is for the common man, and you are part of the common man, no matter your affiliation with the United Party. We don't care. Whether you come from Labour Party, whether you come from Unity Party, whether you come from the ANC. No, CDC is for the common man's fight. It is for you. It is for you. You are a valuable asset. One time you gotta be wasting beyond low fire and all that. Joseph Baker know what happened in the land, he solved the problem. He won't call on people that will help him because he wants to see the country that way. I know we're not going to war with anybody, and we're not going to war. Because they know they can't, that CDC people won't war. That CDC people won't war. Shameless people. Because you are ashamed. Why would CDC won't work? When CDC won't flog Joseph Boakai, whip him and beat him. When CDC won't brutalize Joseph Boakai politically to the ballot board, boss him more a thief on him more politically. When CDC want to brutalize, whip, flog Joe Boakai to the ballot board, that CDC won't work. CDC won't work. Why do we achieve on war? What did CDC sedition will benefit that they won't work? That you, the United Party, won't work. Because that you say and say, Guinea know your strength. The thing in your take up, that you won't work. Seditions don't want work. Seditions want a peace that will continue to 2029 when they will flog Joe Boakai. Whip that woman more a thief on you more politically. Sedition I can say to you, what I can say to you, don't be distracted. Don't be carried away by them. Don't be carried away by them. They are United Party people in it. Look at the person. That United Party person. You know why? Because who told you that they don't admire how we speak for the country? They support us, but their comment will not be in support of us because they don't want their people to take their comment and carry to the office and they sack them. But in the depth of their heart, they agree that this government has failed them. That this government have not liberated the people. Look at what is happening in Lofa. Kisi fighting Kisi. Breaking the Guinean Kisi, the Labrador Kisi, and the Sierra Leone Kisi to fight over Go and Damo. And so that they will take the dividend. Your party headquarters construction is on course. Your party headquarters construction is on course. Citizens in Liberia, in the counties, in the diaspora, we are Sorosio, Okuruma, Papi Sorosio Senior. I'm saying to you, your party headquarters construction is on course. The speed that CDC taking, the way they're running with that party headquarters, I see the kind of speed that. Because the machine, it can sound almost 4 different ways. The machine, you can know the level of speed. The guy taking the beta plate. No, what? No, man. No. Oh, no. So it worried the United Party folks. It worried them. So when they come in our class, you see the other dog. The other dog meet, I call it a United Party person. Come on, you are useless faith from here. Sanama. You can't just sit and just listening to us. Some of you so useless, you even working. You get no job. You sweeping job, you even get it. You say that CDC people even help you with money to pay your way. Now you hoping your more. Don't be moved by them. They are distracted. There are many seditions that come to our class. Someone who told you, they can follow my show. They can follow the show. You know what they can do? They can test it because when you test it, we'll see your name. So they can just look at it and they're watching it. But they know we are saying the truth. We're saying the truth. All of them feeding the pin now. Everybody feeding it. But what I can say to seditions, don't be carried away. Your party headquarters is on course. You will receive your party headquarters in a record time. You will live to see the dedication of your new party headquarters. Citizens, we are sent, including United Party folks, you will live to see CDC party headquarters. All the United Party people, especially those one that let evil, you will live to see CDC party headquarters. And if you make any statement, say, if that headquarters feeling that over my dead body, so shall it be. Right now, for somebody to tell you, say, hey, Joe, we are come back, let me die. Hey, ha! I challenge anybody they're talking. They don't want to know where they made that statement, Jenna. That's like it's terrible for somebody to wake up and say, if you come back, let me die. I challenge them, they're talking. Hey, ha! For you to hear somebody talking that thing. Hey, Joe, we are come back. Hey, Joe, we are come back. Let me die. I dare any United Party person to say that word. And I like them, they will come and follow what we're doing. I like them, they will come because they are learning. They know we are saying nothing but the truth. They will not go on Cool FM. They will not go on Spoon. They will not go on OK. They will leave Clarion. They will come here and want to listen to real, raw truth. That's what they want to listen to. The raw facts is what they want to listen to. One, To just handle that small problem in Lofa, Joseph Baka, he know nobody. He get friend in Mary, nobody he know. No connections. They shame. They can go call ECOWAS. They shame. No connection. Why you can go talk to the people big we are? Now Baka ever to call Macron? What does Baka know Macron for? And you're forcing to go France. Joseph Baka went France. Why you can call the man to say can't help me talk to the people? He ever. No connection. Nobody, because the way we treated somebody who willing to take the presidency and give it to him. And the whole world see the actions of we are and expect Joe Baka to reciprocate that action and only to see he paying evil to we are. Then it was it, why would we have the kind of president? Somebody would not appreciate a grandchild that he will can't help. I get that money.
They try to break us down, but we rise above with unity and hope.
You see, they try to break us down, but we rise up above with what? Unity and hope. Unity. Citizens are unified. They are. You don't know the secret of CDC. And that is why you continue to struggle. That is why you continue to go down the bottoms like pilk. Look, they are united in union strong success. They are united. And you say now while they're attacking the people, we think we are getting, they are caught. You and Joe, we are who they caught. That's why the people say Joe, we are getting medicine. They want to take more of that medicine.
And our liberating love from every street and corner. Let this anthem sound. CDC is for everyone. Come and gather round. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This part is for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life. So let the drums beat. Let the people sing from our new headquarters. Let freedom ring. CDC forever. Steady, 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 They try to break us down, but we rise above with unity and hope and our liberty and love. From every street and corner, let this anthem sound. CDC is for everyone. Come and gather round. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hard. This part is for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life. So let the drums beat. Let the people sing from our new headquarters. Let freedom ring. CDC forever. Together side by side.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let me open the telephone lines for you. Let me get this. I don't understand. I don't want to begin in the building. And you know the party begin. Oh, they can just do something else. Oh. So, Nanti. Eh? I don't want to see the money. Oh. Okay, so I will open the telephone line. But what the women phone can come on? Well. Boss, yeah. These are funny to me. Let me see if we. I come here, let me open the telephone line. The women line. Oh. Okay, talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's open the telephone lines. I don't know. Jay really tell you, Johnson, roll, TV, roll. Everlasting Johnson, the music is everything. The music song is everything. Let's take your calls on 077-223-9933. I thought this morning to motivate seditions and reaction across the world so that you will know your worth and know who you are. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your background is so terrible. I don't know why. Good morning. Yeah, morning, Chief.
Thank you, but Israel, thank you this morning for your analysis. Thank you this morning. May God bless you and bless Liberia.
Yeah.
You see, these guys, we said it from the LSK process was stupid. And thank God we are the people party, but we have more sense.
Mm-hmm.
We have good governance system. We know how to rule the country. We know how to handle people's problem. That is about opening 12 new road. Let Joseph Boga go open the horse road first. If you open the 12 lane. Without panic, we are not move. I can show you. In my district where I live, district 11, where I live, there are related partisans that are crossing over to CDC. People are frustrated, they are downhearted, they are give up. Seriously, Israel, people are living with shame. We will pass it by then. They bow their head and go and tap their shoulder and say, keep courage, their life.
Okay.
We told you. So we will say, thank you, we are not panic. Liberian citizen, we are not panic. We are not panic. We are still strong. We don't get it today, it's 229.
Okay.
That's all we don't get.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, Chief. Thank you. Let's take another one down. Sir, good morning. Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, this is Benedict Howard, and I call you for Central Moruju.
Go ahead.
I think if this government, the Unity Party-led government, want to open 6 lane road, I think Boga should go down to Lofa. I think Lofa should be the major priority of this government. People are intruding on the lane. Sooner or later, we're going to be moving over a home of our president. So I think he should go settle that dispute instead of them dilly-dallying around here. You know the people, they are very much serious and reckless. You have national issue or ground. The whole country is being whole hostage due to a situation that is unfolding. They leave that one and they come up with propaganda.
Yeah.
I think we don't listen to that childishness any longer. That is childishness. The Liberian people entire with such foolishness.
From half Lord now they're running, they say we come and break that play in the lane.
It's something foolish. It's the so-called experience for the 2-year experience. But you have serious issue. The whole country has been hostage. We have no hear and say about what is unfolding. Our security is at stake. What propaganda? You call that propaganda?
Okay.
We have serious thing to do. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so kindly, Chief. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Israel. When I hear you on the radio in the morning, it can really increase my sedation spirit when I wake up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank God.
Look, Israel, Joseph Boakai, you say it all, but we just gotta make our input on your program. Joseph Boakai has no friend. Joseph Boakai weakness, the wickedness that in Joseph Boakai has divided our country, has made Liberia to fall apart. Today, a man like Joseph Boakai, who had not been early, he will got no relevance in Liberia society. He disrespected Ellen. He invaded Ellen compound to arrest Mary Broad to carry to jail with no regard for the woman. George Weah will fear him. I saw George Weah saying that since he served as president in the campaign, he said he bought car for Boakai twice. He said I bought car for him twice. Took me and saying to America and made him to be living today, pay for all medical procedure. Take all power to him that no African president would do, no incumbent president in Africa would do. For less than 1% vote, he became president here in surrogate. Those criminals, those bunch of criminals that are behind, that's all they need to bail sedition government officials for data. The more are there. They said you did respect George Weah. The VIP terminal he built and delegated before he left office. They banned him from using it. While they have ordinary Liberian plebeian living in America who are their supporters, when they go to a library, they let them to get down there to use it. They don't want to see George Weah the grind working on. They don't want to even see that he lay. They respected the blessing of Liberia to the world, George Weah. Besides George Weah, no Liberia is respected around the world like George Weah. No Liberia. They respected him. They didn't even see that people who support him are human beings. We're supposed to exist in Liberia. We are Liberia. Go buy one abroad. The few one in here that all doing a nasty job to get paycheck. They don't respect that. When you hear say job we are supporter, they look at you like you're not somebody. And they nobody. So are doing better job than 10 years. Like job we are. They look at him like that and they feel that he will go and use his connection to end the problem that border created in Lofa. So don't puppet in that behind that they respect job where they can be insulting everybody. Why they can't go end the problem in Lofa? Why they can't go there? Is it President Dumunya's wife is a French citizen? Joe we can just sit in like and take a phone and call to President Macron. They can put that situation to an end. And they say they are member of the UN Security Council. Why they can't take Guinea complaint to the UN Security Council? Huh? They get International Court of Justice. When country get Bola, it's still where the case can go. Some they don't get military strength to fight Guinea. While Liberia can go to International Court of Justice. Some boy got no diplomacy. Why they can't go to International Court of Justice? Cameroon and Nigeria border conflict in the International Court of Justice. And Cameroon won a case. Why they can't go there? Bunch of fools, they say that in our country, they are divided our country. 12 years, and he said our president in Liberia. The division in Liberia today, when CDC were in opposition for 12 years, it didn't happen. Liberians were not a loggerhead with one another. Liberians were not abusing one another man on social media or on radio. The moment George Weah became president of Unity Party went in opposition, they created a condition in our country today. They created a condition in our country today. Unity Party people. Okay. Those citizens to be puppet, according to them. But we let them call and say I'm lying. The 12-year citizens paying opposition. The condition between Liberians today that exists today, it never existed. It never existed. The moment George Weah became president, Unity Party people made the country to be like this.
Okay.
When they identify a George Weah supporter, they abuse your man. Even you post your own personal opinion on Facebook, they will go on and start insulting you. Even right now on your show, when you were on.
I'd like some of them,
insulting you and you got to move the person. Can you imagine that? Somebody come on your live podcast and start insulting you. You said nothing to the person. You have not harmed the person in any way. They will insult you. They created a continuum. Unity people created a continuum. And President Weah will use his connection to put an end to their own threat they put on Liberia.
Okay.
Today, Guinea can march in our country. Guinea can march in our country and overthrow Zimbabwe. So in the money if they want to do it. The great Idi Amin who are in Uganda, who are like a warrior in Africa, you were overthrown by a foreign force from Tanzania. Idi Amin. The foreign aggression overthrow Idi Amin. Send Zimbabwe free men and let him stop the foreign aggression. Don't think that behind him, there can be certain citizens. Let them go to the polar. Okay. As much as Ukraine is. Ukraine have fought Russia for 4 years, only because they are united. They have fought Russia for 4 years. Where is the unity in Liberia? That you put a Guinea. Where is the unity? You look at other people that they are not part of Liberia. They're not supposed to exist in Liberia.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, young brother. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's come back, like Brasari, we got to take in because it was important. Let's come to the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, Ezra.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, the Tema Bar calling from Johnson Day.
Okay.
Ezra, thank you very much. Yesterday, my brother, they say, oh, man, they say, see, I say, you men go in for your cook your food and eat. Let people feel. Let me tell you, instead of thinking that it was messing that I will be to chat, why you work out feel to settle the problem like me, who lofa, who will pay attention, who will lead our attention to city. The people feel because our party that was building. Well, we dedicate that particular point. Never see a particular send your coffee for them. So the people feel. But some of the break the particular that will come to be homeless, will come to dissolve. But now they are ashamed, they empower, they store the country money. They want particular. And they not for nothing they began to movement. So the money that is in the particular, they are ghost and so the country they have failed. Will not be distracted as I said. Let me tell you, any kind of propaganda you never you. That they're coming far away, they're coming to the way, far away. That position will not listen to me. Nobody will listen to the people they have failed. You're going to connection and then work up there. As my brother said, you're going to destroy the party that is local now. You can't destroy it. Since the party coming far away, that failed. Next year, we'll dedicate our party and the party will be shut down.
Okay.
Oh, we're coming to know. We're not coming to break the party down. But the people feel for this apologize. My son. come. That they cook up Ghana running and then fully. I tell them, I don't care today. The country is divided. In our table. Let me tell you, that's why. We are with the good person. We are never listen to your person. The person we are going to go for the people to call Macron, a quite Senegalese president. That the Mokhtar, a quite donut, a quite the Dumuya in Guinea to go back. President, that would do for God sake. But you will never listen to municipality. You can't. They will be united. It will do it because you know that everywhere and form Macron and for the other African leader I know you when you're playing football to post start to everything. But Bwaka say you know everything. That Bwaka go and pray, prayer in the party like shit. That there's great that people put to there, they're not able to back down with that shit. Like you think possible. But you're crossing the middle, you're crossing not do nothing. So that's what now we were speaking from there, we were prolly, we were drinking, when your program to car, it will not help you, your post attack, it will not help you, we were drinking the party. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Let's take one more there. The women line. Good morning.
Morning, boss. Yeah.
Lamb better now. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm having no calling. Boss. The God bless you.
Amen.
The God got our president. The God got all our citizens that in the war, all over. The God bless everybody. 2029, 30. The God bless everybody. Yeah, the people in the topic, they see they are listening to the topic. They men know. He said you get contact all over Bwakai. You get contact all over. You know people. So that for the 20, 48, 49, for the 100 president, you don't know nothing. Today, how many presidents are part in that bill? Bossy. How many presidents are sent on the part after they not born you say? They put up their funny, they honor like bill. That Bwaka will can send that today, they say our bola. That Bwaka will say that today, our bola will leave our great-grandchildren and coming. What are we guys for all of the country? Then people go there and supporting it. They taking our resources. I hear about the Olokisi Martin business. Why must be there now? Then they say we are going to go and go make a top for the place for them to get peace. That we are in power. That's why man, we are in power. Peaceful man. The men are love Nigeria. You can't do everything that people will not get money, but everybody will not working, everybody will enjoy, everybody will happy in the country. Youth were in power. Youth they were working too hard. They get washer, they use now benefit, they shipping, they getting money from all right. But none of the unit passing all around. We get plenty more youth that take to Soko in our country. Our country bringing a crying a day. Then I telling that we are more peace and we are the president in the country. Let us leave. 2029, we are going on web ballot. We will not even say what about web ballot. Thank you, bosses.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Let's hear you, Chief.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Council. I come from another street light in Lower Justin's Day. You know, Israel, thank you for a fascinating discussion. One thing I brought up from the other political divide I've not understood is that CDC is a religion. The most vibrant and the most popular political party ever in the history of Liberia.
Yeah.
So I resolve and a very much focused and a minded individual. So you come with your team, man. You say, oh, CDC party headquarters is going to be demolished because Joseph Bwaka is fooling. Joseph Bwaka has spent more than 2.5 years in power. You have not even constructed a path, one called Bridge Road. Now, following you will go construct. That's complete naivety on the part of those guys that are trading around with that particular think-minded idea or antiquity idea. The guys are very much weak. And sometimes it surprises me to see Unity Party that were headed by Ellen Johnson and Joseph Bwaka Unity Party when they are acting and behaving like getting to them. Getting to them and defeat them because their ideas are very much weak. And lastly, I think they should be thinking about the issue of the Liberians and the Guinea Bola. Because this particular issue has made the Liberian people to lock trucks in their own government. You know what it means? Is that for the Guineans to take arms, use canoe to cross an annexed portion of the Liberian land, then the government sitting and they just sitting, that's complete and a disadvantage. it clearly demonstrated that Joseph Nwabwaka and Kony in government cannot protect the sovereignty and the independence of Liberia.
Okay.
That's a complete, it's very much frustrating on the part of this particular government. This is kind of place they are thinking for reason. The guys are already taking their land, taking our land. We listen to the speaker when they start the fire, the police director dressed like a Santa Claus. When you start the fire, up there came back. Look at the information that came from the speaker. They don't give hope, but they're writing L2RC to establish a split camp and carry supply. What does that imply to us as the Liberians?
And then for the 8-hour puzzle.
Yeah, and then our land have been given out. That's it. And the Guineans are there, they are planted, they are cornerstone, and who said they are fled.
Okay.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so kindly. I'll take some of that again. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. CEO, good morning.
Let's hear you.
This is Wema High Level Power Delegation. God is not creating no Guinean one land. And I joined in from my cabinet shop this morning. Mr. CEO, let me first of all start with the issue of our headquarters. Mr. CEO, my pastor once said to us in service that sometimes there are some places you can be working, or there are some places you can be living, or there are some places you can be. There are some things you can be into. When you are leaving from there, like you renting into a village, then maybe you decide to move, or someone tell you to move by your factory. You'll be thinking when you go by your factory, where you start from? But sometimes God is using that particular village community that you're at to to uplift you in by your factory. But then sometimes when you stay one place, for long, sometimes you can't achieve your destiny that God, destined you for. So, if you see today, yesterday we felt sorry for ourselves. We felt, that to see our headquarters was taken for us. We saw the looting of police, attachment and breaking down our building and other stuff. We felt it to admit they get to us. But if only today, this government, we're not going to break down that place. By this time, our building that we are seeing now that is ongoing.
Yeah.
I don't think we were going to be able to carry on that particular project at that particular place. You don't believe that here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not going to do it at this time. Those small structures are not going to be there. But God used that place. God used this government to be able to uplift us, to be able to get a money and a decent headquarters that we are building today. So let me say kudos to our visionary president, George Manuel Weah, and to all of the hierarchy of CDC, and to all of our journalists, you, everybody we are here, and to others, and to all citizens. Let me say kudos to us. Let God get the strength and the courage to work together. It's, because you see the issue of our border. And yeah, people say we want peace. We want peace. We want peace. We don't want war. But there is no history in this country that Liberia went and waged war in another country, or another country came and waged war in Liberia. Our war was between us, Liberians. And the war was between us, Liberians. We don't want it again. That I will be free, disenchanted, and go sit down somewhere and go organize in the local fashion and come and fight in my country and destroy my own country. No, we don't want that again. But then, because we don't want what them is a fear, we should sit and see another country coming to take our territory. And then we see people say, oh, we don't want war. But I hear another person saying, oh, the Lord negotiated territory for 5 years. They should divert money to the AFL to be able to buy more logistics. Why you buy the logistics if you don't want war? Why you should buy weapons if you don't want war? Why we should even have the AFL today if we don't want war? Then why we can't deserve them to start taking free salary if we don't want war? You think if you say government, you dare to protect your territorial boundary. That is what you dare for. Not for someone to just eat their God, for someone to cross your place, they put their flag, they tear on feather, and say, oh, me, I want war. Okay, since then, the diplomatic process went through it now. How many weeks now? It's still the same.
Still the same. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, let's hear you.
What was it? Thank you. I've been struggling to get you, but no way. I'm thinking about grandpa's. The room is so active. Coming in and incredible mistake.
Okay.
Thank you, Chief. I hope that you get me to the ball. No, so now what do you want the YouTube for enter for to see on fire? But I think I didn't for me because even when you prefer so that for 10 people to know your life over we can't talk. But God will pray you boy and don't get weak. Be with the papa, be with the labor, and let know about God. Be with him, educate you, but no, he will be better. They're the left for the great grandfather. Okay. Sister, I don't know that loving. You go now, that's now, Bola, and looking for 5 minutes now to my Paku. So I want to call out so that means the Bible will work again. Baga, but I don't know my quiet going to cause you. I know that the word is heavy. The word is heavy that even they didn't know how to lay it down. The person resting to get a rest, they want to see. They want to lay out him. So he now called at least. So the passing right to get a rescue. So they need to get him is something them. You know that mean like when you get a child, you get some of the child. That was something the government need to get a rescue. It's something them. Look at that, they were very low fire. Hey man, for God's sake. For your own boat, see what going on there now. The poor are still able, you come and tell them my 4 days off, 40 per day, keep the fee. Next year, who never pay? Then I job at the government today, he cannot do. So today, it will begin the fee. But tell our program is in the fee. But no one do it. But poor tell you that today, I hold a program, I make sure, everything. I can tell a program, well, I will call.
Yeah, thank God you went to today.
I dare you today.
Okay.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, man. Brother from Buchanan City. Thank you. I wanted this to be calm. Let me see. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my dear brother. I'm amazing yesterday.
Yeah, amazing too.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Osmoka, and I'm the visually impaired and the pushing for the return of President Weah 2029 because there is a leadership deficit right now. You know, the Unity Party people, like I have always said, if you read Genesis chapter 3, they talk about the craftiness of the devil. Now who they are. Whenever they are messing up, or they want for their mess to be covered up, the only place, the only institution they have to go is CDC. And you know, you remember Unity Party, that Unity Party government is seriously hit for every angle. So the way to do it now is to go to talk about headquarters again. At one time, right now, there's a construction of the bridge that's going on over there. So when you're ready for the 3 lane, you're going to break it down. You construct the 3 lane, then you put by the overhead bridge. So that's a charade. That's a fake news. It's not to be taken by anybody anywhere serious. Because my money is in there. It's not only talk that we are putting for, but it is our sweat. It is our own.
Yeah.
So let us just forget it. But you see what happened here? The government, like I said, they are covering us. If you look at the gas situation in the country, the gas price is up, transportation skyrocketing, where you were paying $200, it's now $300, $350. So it's just difficult to understand for them to understand what is happening to them. If you look at 7-7, they are crying. Salary not coming. If you look at LEC, we discussed this. We told them that they were lying. Want to told other Liberia was facing problem with the CLG line, the connection. That was a technical issue. We told them that was lies. That was not true. Finally, they had come up. Open. I don't know how their supporters can feel when that kind of information come out.
Yeah.
They are coming to tell us that because we holding the people who can pay the money, the thing has dropped from 50 to 10. And most likely it may drop to 5 and finally cancellation. Well, how are they feeling about the kind of information that are coming in? Then when you turn to Lofa County at the backyard of Joe Boakai. So this is what I say, the party is hit very hard until they can understand. They are in complete confusion. They are in complete disarray. See what happened at the buyout of Joe Boakai. The people are running away. They cannot stay in their town. They cannot stay in their villages.
But every day, what the government will come and tell the Liberian people, oh, diplomacy. Come on, man. There is no diplomacy going on right now. Diplomacy has been over ever since. The movement, Boakai and his ordinary brother met with Dumoya in Guinea, whatsoever the signs for, that is the implementation that is going on right now. Because if you say diplomacy is still going on, then the question we ask you, what did he sign up to? What did he sign up to? Because immediately, Boakai, because when we found the AFL moved in. They were there. But the very day Boakai arrived in Liberia, AFL withdrew from Lofa and came back to their headquarters. Have we been able to ask ourselves if there were any serious diplomatic or diplomatic mission that was accomplished by Boakai? Why are they different? Because diplomacy is a what coincide with reconciliation. Reconciliation, there will be give and take.
Yeah.
So what do we give and what are we taking? Because if there is an issue over the river, that it should be divided in the center, and you are not cleaning all, it should be at the river. But to see you cleaning down the villages, expanding, and showing cornerstone, that speaks volume to the fact that diplomacy failed. But the Yoruba people can lie to themselves. They say they are lying to us, but they engaging in the diplomacy. There is no more diplomatic means. No, it has been done with Emerson. Here we are, that he was even advised not to attend that meeting. He rushed to go into that meeting. He should have placed call. There should be connection between the AFL chief of staff and the chief of staff of Guinea. The Liberia or defense minister, Guinea defense minister, the foreign minister of Liberia, the foreign minister of Guinea, the president of Liberia, the president of Guinea. What's going on? What are they saying? What are they discussing? So what we are saying to them, the thing you say, you ever tell the Liberian people the truth. That meeting that you had with the senator, we know that there was some hardcore security issue that was discussed in that meeting. And I also say one of the sister stations that some of the voices that you are hearing beside Naked Board, I listen to another group of people, they call themselves former rebel, they come from Nima County. I listen to them giving ultimatum 1 week or 2 weeks for the people to withdraw or else they will move in. I told them that these guys are speaking authoritatively, don't overlook it. Because we have been here, we didn't go anywhere. We can name all of the warring faction. We are fully aware how they entered the country, how they came here, how it started. Don't underestimate anything. You hear it from a rebel speaking, the government is not speaking. Who knows whether they have been rallying from beyond the scene? Who knows what someone have been rallying there and talking to them and encouraging them that something can spark up anytime, but we are trying to lay our hand on XYZ. So to conclude, there is nothing called diplomacy that is going on right now with the government of Joe Boakai. That diplomatic mission failed. So we should be able to put some measure into place when they are bringing their custom officer to collect. The only way they will collect until Liberia cross into Guinea, Guinea cross into Liberia before they collect money. That close all our border and be assured to them that we are here too. While their citizens will be pressuring them, like we are pressuring our own government, will return to the negotiation table. Man, not that, Liberia is like a puppet in the eyes of Guinea. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Tough talking, Edmond Kine. Thank you for your analysis. Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, Israel. And what you are talking?
Let's hear you.
Israel, come first. You can't say, oh, now you're first. It can be safe. We can be messing you because you can tell all the truth. Everything that going on in the time you can tell all. Elsewhere they put in an ever all. Our party are the one they rule. What they feel that will come to be frustrated in the time when I come to get party or because they see that family war president. They ought to be happy. And he been in that play for one person who can be happy. That they play in one part. Father go again, Israel. They're not thinking about Lofa. They want people there in the bush. They're not thinking on there. What are people crying? They're running all around. They're thinking on there. Now they say
Joseph Bogana Sophie, Joseph Bogana Sophie, who they pass and one posting. So I want to one paro, but the people will get news for them. Then I just continue. And I said that in power they will not move from there, but only to the Nakami Israel will show them how we planning for them to take them from that position because our position is for all. And what we want to do for all, He will do it before God take it. Like every day we pray for you, we pray for everybody. Like what man get all that long, like for us to reach to that 2029, and we're happy and we see our manifestation. So thank you, Israel.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Morning.
I'm patient calling for people. Israel. When President we are listening to me this morning. President we are. Nobody more come to you. Say President we are help us. I was listening to one of our sister stations. They said the government want to take Emmanuel Macron. So we are listening to me. Your people in peace, they feel day. People in peace, they feel there's no demolition exercise going on. Don't put your hand there. Don't put your body. They men got 42 years experience. That experience plenty. They use too to solve the problem. So we are you in F. You not know A for both. Your knee, you not want to study. Be president, but let you solve the problem. Nobody should go to you to solve the problem. They men got 50 years experience. Nobody should go to you. They are probably in peace. Then Gumoya said now over there, no demolition exercise. I want people in peace. I want people in peace. So we are. Listen to me this morning. And to the issue I have got Israel for me, I'm ready to see that picture you. Because I'm voting for an operating on. But that party I got nobody can try it. And if I want to break, what if
So, folks, welcome to DN News Liberia.
Women, they get nothing to show. They can't try it. That's Facebook rumor. Yes, you. But people can show the picture. They say, "I look, they are getting busy." But Israel, that part of they can't touch it. They want to break. You see what happened? The more I don't know, they can go for. Which you couldn't left on your tomorrow and they went to drink chicken pepper soup. They kill any result. You go showcase the property for a friend of here. They did that a drink power one. I see the print back. So they do what I say order. The cook, say now. You know how to solve problem, you get no success story. What part of the another country can't give for defense. Go try. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. So glad you can see that.
So, folks, welcome to DN News Liberia. We are coming to you live from opposite the ROC Lawson School. Just at the building being constructed as the headquarters of the CDC, the leading opposition political party in the country. The former ruling CDC, as you can see, massive work is ongoing here. Very much massive work.
Okay.
And
in and out.
We hope.
Now, in and there, at the end of the day, I don't want you to see. Yeah, good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Israel, if you are not taking my call today, I don't know what going to happen to me.
Nothing will happen to you.
Thank you very much. Israel, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo Corner, down Coast Spoon Hill, Wingtown community. Israel, thank you very much. Israel, Unity Party and its Unity Partisan must be ashamed of themselves.
Time to just go over that side.
When CDC talk about buying that place, what did they say? They put another man, they say they pay for the man. They went to court. What the man did, the man ran away and went and withdrew his own case. The next thing we look, they paid off the Ohio Bridge. They put off the Ohio Bridge into CDC headquarters. What happened again? That got another slap in the face. Just for a man, a misplaced public works minister who is not informed about, technical job when it comes to construction. In this place, man, we go and sit on OKFM and daydream and say, a few years from now, 2027, we'll be having 6 lanes. When they are constructing an overhead bridge, what will you do? Will you bust the overhead bridge and build another 6 lane road? So they kind of imaginary illusion for a man to say it on OKFM and somebody start running with it at CDC headquarters will be broken down. In my mind, that person is living in utopia and even on the planet Pluto. Let the guys go and bury their UP brain into their UP party big pay of Broad Street that is completely dejected and completely neglected, and where they barricaded their 419 pastor, political grabbing a few days because he lied to them with job and they are yet to find a job. Let them go and live in that illusion and stop deceiving themselves. Look, Israel, Unity Party has failed us. Unity Party has failed the Liberian people. For them to sit as a ruling party, to sit and allow the Guineans to come for the first time, to come for the second time, to come for the third time. In my mind, that was the greatest mistake that Joseph Boakai ever made. To sell our land, and today talking about diplomacy. Diplomacy talk about leverage. Diplomacy will always tell you, say, hold your ground. What were they doing when the guys came for the first time and took the machine for all they see? Why didn't they deploy? The Guineans were never going to cross that river and see our AFL soldiers deploy and say they will open arm on them. No. They were automatically going to remain at the other side of the bridge and where our other people are going to remain there. And then there where diplomacy was going to continue. But today, the people are on our soil. Our people have been made displaced. Some of us have taken your people and carry on your property exhibition to the people. Then you talk about diplomacy. Let the guys stop deceiving themselves. Today, for red light, they said John we have spoiled the country. Yeah, I used to pay red light. For red light to my hustle play, I used to pay $100. The man with for a 700 years experience looking to make us to pay. We are paying $200 for red light to where I can come also. So my question today is, Joseph Numa Boakai and we are who maybe to pay $100? Who spoiled the country?
All right.
People bought gasoline. Yeah, just a minute. Just people bought gasoline 3,500. Yes, we pay $100. Today, the men that came to face country will pay $200. So he and Job, we are who's spoiling our country. Unity Party down, they'll go and find face to her. Shame on you today. Shame on you tomorrow, 2029. We'll put you and cancer out and President Well give it them massively. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning.
Good morning, President Israel.
Let's hear you.
And good morning to our fifth brother. My name is Ruvasin PhD, and I love to because we were John. Chief, I joined this educated conversations on the community where our people are still fighting water on the junior certificate and the river. Straight we cry community this morning. President, let me say thank you so kindly for your talking point and discussion. You see, President, these are the things that we saw 2023. And we told the Liberian people that those guys that you guys projecting to us, they're terrible and dangerous for the state. I mean, you see, the incident that's happening now to the border. I mean, Mr. Boakai have sold our land for sin to construct the 10 million homes in 4 years. This is everything that's happening today. And I mean, because of Boakai going, if our Boakai have gone to Guinea, because since Boakai went to Guinea, the people have been here educated. I mean, they have stopped enforcing their duty in Labrador land. So you see, and then when the opposition speak out, you have
so folks, welcome to GN News Liberia. We are coming to you live from
the one for the step of this city. But you guys, you guys were protecting your going to the American embassy, protecting
just at the
Labrador should be censored by America. Today, no, we're not doing that.
Being constructed
you people. Today, Mr. Boakai, you have 2 years experience. If you want to bet it. Today, you have to solve
leading opposition political party in the country.
I mean, can you see
the former ruling CDC
yes, indeed, Mr. Boakai cannot govern. So the state of Mr. Boakai, but they now listen to us. Today, we are giving the state of Mr. Boakai. Today, you see what's happening. Gas are like a thing. Look at the gas today. Look at the gas price. Look at transportation fares. They ain't able to regulate the transportation fares. Today, when you're leaving from Johnsonville, when you're leaving from Johnsonville to come over, you'll be paying close to 500 Liberty. When you're leaving from Johnson Street to Boulevard, you'll be paying close to $350 LD. What kind of government is that so?
blame those guys on us too. But when we get to our party issue, veteran, is it those things we want to go into it, but we'll stick to it because I mean the party issues, our party today, they said our have lack. Our statement by Mo Ali and all guys from the Facebook ministry, they said that we have lack today. They see structure now. They say they want to post it. We wanted the link. In fact, when they posted the link there, the CDC, we want to be clear to them again that the CDC, the party CDC, is not in a break. The CDC is in our heart. Moving away everywhere today, where I'm still need to speak to you, it's still required where people are fighting water from the junior
Okay.
So let me be clear. So let me say thank you so kindly. Thank you for always giving me an opportunity of putting the message to the Liberian people. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm Genevieve from the real physician we are. What the amount of people, they know what thing they're looking for. And they know what thing they want. It's not how they do it. I don't call it. People speak, but we don't go on social media to abuse our presidential. We are all the evil. But the situation in Lufa, they want to handle it because their masters, they stop attacking certain. If you didn't say that error, so nothing didn't get to tell the Liberian people. See the one that got the key information ministry can speak. Why they keep like down for they know what happening down there? They know, but they live here at the CDC headquarters, they lying, they are daydreaming. They broke the first one, we never say anything about Boston, say you're living. And for the sake of person, we left it, but they want where I was. 25 hours, 50 hours, 100 hours. When they dare try it, boy, we are here. I'm not joking you. I told you that during 2011, that's what they did on the ground, shooting people. I told you that guy put them back on my shoulder. That one, I think that the place will clear all of us because when they touch that place, they still are not so happy. They were happy. So they listen to all the more advice Joseph Boaka. That is what he's doing here. People then they behind person we are protocol. They may all laws are in fact they stopping the last time. President we have to say we left it. But when they step around our party headquarters, they will get Liberian to continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have
so
a blessed day.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you.
Good morning, brother Israel.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm James Toba and I call from Police Academy.
Okay.
Our problem is far from being over. And all this thing of being far from being over is from the president. You see, the economic community of West African states, which is ECOWAS, were put together to settle disputes between West African leaders. You see, our president, I will call our president, say, I don't want to call him our president, I want to include myself. But they that put him there, they don't want paying the blank. He failed to go and call people because he aggressive to spend them. When he had a problem with the special election, people try to come and mediate inside, and he refused to welcome them. You understand? So this time around, see what he did. You will go for some other feeling, then you go straight to him to go apologize, knowing that the people who are going around, you are already disrespecting them.
Mm-hmm.
You said, Boakai does not have a heart of concentration. You said, Boakai does not have a mind of concentration. He is a devil. I'm telling you, we'll keep talking. Let us just look up to the hill for when comes our help. Our help comes from God, who made heaven and earth.
Welcome to GN News Liberia.
The majority of Liberians that are here, the believer in Christ,
from
let us keep praying. God will solve this problem in a way that we don't expect it.
Okay.
But talking is too much. Nothing will come out of it. We don't turn to God.
at the
I also heard that Mr. Molu
Building being
Center and here were able to communicate with the outer world, they say, Big Brother America. I will want them to ambassador his message and he to come in speedily. But it's not so. I'm telling you, this particular place here, that looks good, I think. I don't think they will give it. But I want them to give it. They will give it in Jesus' name. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you.
Have the
Good morning.
time to just go over that, sir.
Is that
Yeah.
the person? Good morning.